Here's an idea for an advent calendar. Let's get to know who God is, a day and a name at a time. In the beginning, God. Well, when was that? How long ago was the beginning? I know infinity exists, but I don't understand it. I don't understand eternity. I can't grasp how big space is. I understand that it just goes on and on and on and there's no end. We know there is a past, present, and all being well, a future. But how far back does the past go and how far forward will the future go? To really comprehend time is beyond what I can really get my head around. In the beginning, God. You know, some people would like to drop the last word, Elohim, in the Hebrew. They really don't want to keep God, Elohim, in their conscience or on their minds, because their actions are opposed to what God wants. The fool has said in his heart, we're told in Psalm 14, there is no God. Romans 1 speaks of people like this as thinking themselves to be wise, but they've become fools, changing the glory of an incorruptible God and designing their gods to look like animals and creeping things. Without God, we've got a problem. In the beginning, what? In the beginning, a mass of gases floating in space? Well, that's not the beginning. Where did the masses of gases come from? Where did all the space come from? We then, of course, ask, well then, where did God come from? We've no adequate answer. He always existed. He is self-existent. He has existed from the beginning. He is Elohim, the all-powerful creator. By accepting that in the beginning God, Elohim, we recognise that the universe is not here by accident, with explosions and cooling off and the forming of planetary systems, and a particular planet with special atmospheric conditions that have made it possible to support a form of life on it. Is it by chance that the Earth is 93 million miles away from the Sun? Is it by chance the atmosphere became a combination of nitrogen and oxygen in an accidental balance of about 79% to 20%, with a 1% of variant gases? Is it by chance that around the Earth there is a blanket of ozone that protects us from the cosmic rays? When I was in school, I was taught that the Earth was 4 billion years old. The current idea is that it's 13.8 billion. Now, I know I left school a long time ago, but I don't think 9 billion years has passed. Research now states that the universe could be 27.8 billion years old, give or take 50 million years. You see, the people who think these things are realising they haven't given enough time for all the accidental happenings to have found the right conditions and the right circumstances at just the right time for everything to fall in place all at once. For me, it's harder not to believe in God than it is to believe in God. If you try to deny the existence of God in the beginning, then you have no basis to start from, and we're left without a foundation to even base our everyday life on. In the beginning, God. Now, the Bible doesn't tell us when that beginning was. It just points out that our eternal God, Elohim, gave us a beginning. In the beginning, God, the all-powerful creator, Elohim, created the heavens and the earth. We're the Northampton Church of Christ. Find out more about us on our website, northampton.church. If you'd like to study with us either personally or online, go to storyofredemptionfilms.com. You can find us on Facebook and communicate with us there. Or why not drop us an email at northamptonchurchofchrist@yahoo.co.uk. If you would like to give further thought to these things, why not read about the way God made us, the way that God made for us through the baby in the manger? Consider your deeper relationship with God in the journal Search Me, based on Psalm 139. Or make God your priority by using the journal Prioritizing the Promise. All of these are available on Amazon in Kindle or in paperback.